Hey guys, or gals, shall I say, because most of you are women. I do have a couple of men that might watch this, but we're mostly women here. Welcome to Coach Orientation, Challenger Orientation. I'm Christina, your coach. Hi guys, so nice to meet you if we haven't met face-to-face, person-to-person. But anyways, I wanted to do this because a number of you are restarting or brand new to this whole thing, this whole challenge, this whole like community that I run. And I wanted to give you an intro as to how it works, expectations, and just give you key things on what to start, how to start, and what to do this weekend. So I know a number of you are going to be starting on Monday, which is super, super exciting. And I am super pumped for you. So first and foremost, if you received the new Challenger email, my welcome email, there is a Challenger commitment card form in there. Click it, fill it out. That is so important. If you lost the email or you never got one, let me know and I'll resend it to you. You can just send me a quick little message. And I'll resend it to you tonight. So there's a Challenger commitment card. There's a number of questions. They're easy. Fill out the form tonight. And then I need before photos by Sunday night. So be prepared, before photos by Sunday. And when you take your before photos, I want you to do either a sports bra and shorts or some sort of form-fitting clothing. The more of a silhouette that you see in your body, the more progress you're going to visually see when you take photos like 2 weeks from now or 30 days from now. So just make sure if you're not comfortable in like a sports bra and shorts, just make sure your clothes are form-fitting enough where you can see your silhouette of your body. So that's number one, pictures and that Challenger card. And then the second important thing is to download the Beachbody On Demand app. And let me share this screen so I can show you if you've never used it before. Hold on. Oh dear Lord, come on.
Christina, it's a new app, right? It's not the old one, because I think I have the old one.
Yeah, it's a new app. It's just the Beachbody On Demand app. So what they did is they merged My Challenge Tracker, which was the old app, and Beachbody On Demand, where the workouts are streamed into one. So it's just one app. It's really good. It's really convenient that way. Yeah, so just download the Beachbody On Demand app. And it's not letting me share their trust. Why isn't it letting me share? Oh my gosh, technology. I don't know, it's like super slow. I don't, huh? No, don't shut off the Wi-Fi, then it's gonna take me. Hold on, it's like, you could see my computer screen, right? No, let me try this again. Screen share. Okay, it's not letting me do this. Okay, so Beachbody On Demand app, it's not letting me screen share. It's one app, our challenge group is on there. So when you log into the Beachbody On Demand app, it's probably gonna prompt you right away because you've already been invited into my current group. So it'll prompt you to go into the group. So when you go into the app, on the very bottom, you'll see the groups icon, which looks like 3 people, like 3 silhouettes on the very bottom. Just click groups and you'll see the August group there. Every month it's the same group. I just changed the title and the heading of it, but it's the same group. So it'll say August Wellness Hub today, and then come September, it'll say September something. I'm gonna rename it. But you'll log in and it'll prompt you to fill out some quick like goals, and it'll tell you to put in your current weight, what your measurements. So just fill out your information and then you'll be into the group. It looks like this. So for tracking, you're gonna hit, I wish I could, you'll see this little tracking icon on the very bottom. So you'll hit tracking. So if you wanna log in a workout, and if you have your BOD synced to the app, well you should, it'll pop up like this. So your tracking's already there. You just view workouts and it'll tell you what workouts you did. You can easily add a photo. You can put in a little something about what your workout was, and then you log workout. Really simple. You can do the same thing for Shakeology and for nutritionals. So Energize, Recover if you're using the supplements. And then also there's a water tracker here. So you can track your water throughout the day. I really like journaling this way because eventually you'll see like a graph and it'll show you your progression. And if water is like your struggle right now, by you tracking your water every day, you can see your progression on how you increase your water intake. And I think it's just super motivating in that way too. Next is Beachbody On Demand. Most of you have this. If you purchase the Muscle Burns Fat package, you'll have both these programs. Let me share screen. Okay. My Wi-Fi is sucking recently. I don't know why. There it goes. So this is the new Beachbody On Demand. Well, this is desktop. But right here, the Nutrition Center. If nutrition is something that you're brand new to and everything, I would highly suggest you start right here, Introduction to Nutrition. Click it. There's a couple of videos to watch. And it'll explain both the 2B Mindset on the Ultimate Portion Fix and Shakeology. So if you're not familiar with those programs, watch those videos and see if one of these programs works for you, or if you feel like, oh, I'm more geared to 2B Mindset because of X, Y, and Z, or I really like the tracking of the portion control containers. That's easy for my lifestyle. So figure out which one's for you, and then you can go back and explore the program themselves. Technology. Experts themselves. Follow both Autumn and it's not working for me. Follow both Autumn and Alana on social media. They provide so much information on social media, free tips, recipes galore, and I find it super motivating, super just, it gives me encouragement. It gives me encouragement to try things out. Alana, I love the way she talks about food and how easy it is to eat vegetables and how delicious it is. And she makes these super delicious recipes. I'm like, I need to be more like Alana. Another very important tool on Beachbody On Demand is the Fixate channel. There are tons of recipes, that you can dig into. And I'm telling you that there's like comfort food recipes that are tweaked to make healthy, that will give you results and align with your goals. There's desserts, there's alcoholic beverages if you're going out, and it'll tell you like what to order. So it's like there's so much information at our fingertips with our subscription for Beachbody On Demand. So use it, like dig into it. Another resource that I provide is in our group. In the file section, there is, I upload meal plans, and you can download them, you can print them out. With the weekly meal plans comes the recipes as well as a grocery shopping list, and they're like, I mix up the recipes every single week, so you'll get a good variety. And a lot of them come from the Beachbody On Demand blog, as well as Fixate, as well as additional resources that I find. So if you're struggling with nutrition, there's tons of tools for you to dig into. Like, this is education, because these are the tools that you need to build these habits to sustain you for healthy weight loss, for one, feeling better about exploring foods that you've never explored before, and then just giving you that concrete foundation to reaching your goals. I know it's helped me so much. Okay, that's nutrition. Let me pull up my notes so I don't forget something. And if you have any questions, feel free to unmute and stop me. And then, okay, so one last piece is our mindset piece, the mindset work, because I feel like that is the most triggering for a lot of people. I know a lot of us struggle with emotional eating. If something happens in our personal lives, it triggers us where we either binge or we don't take care of our needs. I know for me, it's I don't take care of my needs. I ignore everything about me, and I'm worried about everybody else. So I have to stop myself and recognize my patterns so I can break them and create new ones. So the same for you. Start journaling. You can do a food journal. You can write in a regular journal in the morning of how you're feeling, do an emotional check-in, and how your relationship is with food that day. If something happened during the day that triggered you, write it down. So that way later on you can reflect about it. I know it's helped me so much. Just incorporating that piece in my morning routine. I use the Push Journal from Chalene Johnson. There's tons of journals out there. You can just get a regular spiral notebook from the Dollar Tree or whatever. Just something that is yours that you can write in and reflect every single day. And then, so that understanding your triggers is one. And then the other piece is the mindset work. I have in the file section in our BOD group a whole listing of personal development mindset audios, books, podcast recommendations based on what you need, because everybody's different. We all require something else. So based on what you need, you should dig into at least 15 to 30 minutes a day of some sort of audio or reading material. And that is gonna help you so much. So how I like to integrate this is I wake up at 5, I've been waking up at 5 a.m. When I wake up, I get my slow start, out of bed, change, whatever, get dressed. And then I go to my affirmation cards. I love the Bar Blend cards. Like, those things are magical. Like, it just sets the tone for me. The other cards that I use are the Gabby Bernstein's, the Gabby Bernstein card. She has 2 decks, and I can't remember them right now what they're called, but she has 2 decks that I bought off Amazon. I just connect really well with Gabby Bernstein. And it's spiritual, so it fills my cup in that way. I do daily devotionals, and then some sort of personal development mindset reading. And the book that I'm reading right now is Untamed by Glennon Doyle. Is that her name, Glennon Doyle? I'm like, why am I drawing a blank? But in the PDF in our group, I have a whole listing of books that I would recommend just based on what you need. So that's how I incorporate it in the morning before my workout. and then I work out at 6 a.m. We meet on Zoom. So if your morning workout and 6 a.m. Pacific time is your time, join us. Erica is like a regular now, and I'm really loving her energy in there, just to see her every morning and wish her a good morning. So if 6 a.m. works for you, join us, because the more you surround yourself with community, the stronger you're going to be in your journey. And then we check in. So that's pretty much it. That's how I do it. I feel like when I work out in the morning, it sets the tone for my day. I feel like I make better choices when it comes to my nutrition. I follow my water intake. I have my recovery right after, and then I have my Shakeology as my first meal. So it just sets the tone for the day. I highly, highly recommend that you create a routine for yourself that fits into your schedule, and stick with it. Stick with it like it's a doctor's appointment that you can't miss. You're going to be charged $50 if you miss that appointment. Like, make it that important in your life, because it's gonna create this snowball effect in other areas of your life. I know for me, it improved not only my relationship with myself, but my confidence, the relationship I have with my husband, and the relationship I have with my children. We're leaders of our family. And like, when you start this process and maintain this process of consistently taking care of yourself, the people that you live with start seeing how important that is. And that's what you want. You want to be that positive role model for the people that you love. I think this is the main reason why I became a coach, is because I saw how the ripple effect affected my family. And I wanted other women to experience this too, other women that were struggling in the same kind of way that I was struggling in the beginning. And once I started seeing people take ownership of their health and wellness, like, they became these totally different people. And some of them became coaches on my team, and they're leading other people to this transformation. So I just love how, like, it's been full circle for me, and I'm still in love with it. Almost 9 years later, I've been doing this, and I don't know, it fills my cup. It fills my cup every day to connect with women like you and just inspire and motivate and push you guys to be better versions of yourself, so that way you can inspire the others that you love and that you're connected with. So, any questions about anything? It's open mic. Do you guys feel ready? Do you guys feel prepared? Yes. Okay. So you got some homework this weekend. I suggest open up the email, send me a message if you didn't get the email, take your photos, take your measurements, and then decide on a meal plan for yourself. There's plenty of there in the group. You can create your own based on the tools in Beachbody On Demand and the recipes there. Write it all out. There's a sample, a blank meal plan PDF also in the files in the group that you can download and print, and that way you can write in if you're going to create your own. And just go with it. And just expect that you're not going to be 100% perfect. Like, nobody is ever 100% perfect. Everybody gets bumps in the road, feels like they're failing, feels like they have to restart over. I know I feel like that all the time. But what the point is that every day is a fresh new day to try again, a fresh new day to work on my water, a fresh new day to work on my veggie intake. So just know that it's not going to be perfect, but in the long term, you're going to start building these habits that are stack. And that's the important part, is you want to start at a place and then just build until you become proud of like your journey, and you start seeing these amazing results with your transformation. And that's really all the secret is. The secret is like your consistency and accepting that perfection is not realistic. That just to go with the imperfections and embrace the imperfections every single day. And that's all I have for you guys. Well, thank you. Thank you for spending some time with me, and I'm excited to get your pictures. And yeah.
Thank you.
Have an amazing day, guys, or amazing evening.